Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be doing this makeup look. So I've officially chosen my theme for the YouTube channel. It's basically just gonna be makeup tutorials, like ordering stuff from Wish, eBay, or Amazon or Fashion Nova from once a month, and I'll just open it up and see how it turns out. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing not a natural look, like a low makeup, but so it looks like nice, you can have it every day. So we'll see how it turns out. Anyways, first I'm gonna use this Angelville NYX primer. So I want to put a lot on. It's really satisfying to watch. It sounds really weird, but kind of looks like a pimple, just like, well, not pimple, just like coming out. It's really satisfying. Wait, first I should put on the headband, so I'm just gonna. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna put on my forehead, nose, and cheeks. Just a bit okay. I'm just rub it out really. I mean, I like it because it's completely see-through, so it's not that green type. I want to have this green primer. I look really green with it. Also, before you put makeup on, you should moisturize, because if you don't moisturize, your skin can get ruined if you wear a lot of makeup every day. But I just did it before the video, so you don't have. So just do it before you do any makeup. Just a tip. I'm not telling you have to, but you can if you want, and it's best to. Anyways, okay, I'm using wrong way. The Fit Me Maybelline New York. It's number 115. I really like it. I mean, it looks really natural when you wear it. Like, you're not wearing any makeup. It's very thin. So I'm just gonna put a glove on my hand. And use a makeup sponge. Just dip like the tip. I like putting the tip of the sponge in it. So just like, and just start my forehead. Okay, so usually, in the last video, I said I'd be posting videos on Sundays. The most frustrating thing happened. I actually made a YouTube video, a makeup tutorial actually, about like nice party makeup. But the videos took a lot of space up, so after I edited the video, it took me about 3 to 4 hours. I go and check, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll post it now. But I didn't realize if you delete the videos on camera roll, it's gonna be gone in the editing app. So I get back on my app and I see it's gone. None of the videos are there. I got super pissed because it was such a long time on editing that video, and it was actually quite good makeup. So now I'm just doing a new makeup video, and it's Monday today, so I might just post on Tuesday because I edited it, and it's quite late now because I had a busy day. I mean, I went training at the gym, I had a workout, but I ruined the whole entire workout by eating cinnamon roll, ice cream, and Coca-Cola. And I realized until after, I'm like, why did I do that? Okay, so I've blended out half the face, and you're just going to do it until you see all the places on your face is covered. I mean, obviously I have to do the other side. I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, yeah, summer holidays are great. I mean, it's been really relaxing and really nothing to do, but because at the start of the holidays I'm not going to do anything. It's more middle of the holidays, and now I'm going to go on a road trip actually to Italy. There's actually quite a lot of people in my class that are going to Italy. I haven't seen my friends at all, which kind of sucks. I mean, I miss them. I last saw them on the last school day. But right when I leave, my friend comes back from where she's going, and that sucks. That really sucks. I wanted to meet her up with her, and I contacted her like, hey, when can we hang out? And she's like, oh, how about not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that? I'm like, I'm leaving then. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I barely started. Anyway, so usually I did the cheeks and my forehead first. Right now, I look like a ghost. The camera I'm using is not the best camera. I mean, I'm using my Samsung phone, and it's not the best quality, so it looks kind of fake on camera. I'm wishing for a new camera on my birthday, so if I continue to do YouTube videos till my birthday, I might get a new camera, or at least wish for one. Okay, and I'm just gonna hop over this bit. I'm just gonna blend the rest of the unblended spots out. Okay, so I blended the parts I haven't blended out on camera, and I'm just gonna put not too much, but just a bit under my, over here, under my head, and on my bit of my neck, just a bit though. Okay. I mean, it looks better when you put it on your chin, because then if it is a bit lighter or darker, I mean, I think mine's a bit too light for me. It looks better and more natural when you have on your neck and under your head. Okay, onto concealer. Most of my makeup's actually from Makeup Mecca and H&M. But Makeup Mecca is actually a really good website. This is not sponsored, but like, I got most of my makeup from Makeup Mecca because it's good, reasonable price, and it's quite a lot. It's everything there, so I recommend going there. This is not sponsored, by the way. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it under my eyes. I don't like to do really long ones, like all the way down here. I'm more like, I don't put that much on because I feel concealer, it can make it look more cakey. Also, I might use the word cakey a lot in the video. It might be a bit annoying. Anyway, so right now, I am lucky. I don't have that many pimples or really red ones. So I'm just gonna put under my eyes, and then this little dot right there. Okay, so when you're concealing your eyes, you should probably be a bit more careful, not just like dab it really hard, but just a bit, because I'm a bit scared just to pop out my eye. If I do it too hard, all of a sudden, boop, there goes my eye. Sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I can be a bit paranoid. I'm actually a very paranoid person. And I'm really easy to scare. I mean, not like films and stuff, but if like there's a big loud noise or a little noise right behind me or in front of me, and I don't know, I'm not like expecting the noise, I jump. I mean, I remember one time in 7th grade, we're doing this this little mini movie about bullying or something, and I was part of this boy. I was kind of the guest in the movie. It was just boys and some girls, and they slammed the book on the desk. I'm like, every single time, and we had to do retakes because sometimes it didn't work out. But I just kept jumping every single time. Okay, now that we have blended out the concealer, well, I haven't blended it out. I know you have. We're gonna use bronzer. So I'm just gonna open it up. This one is also from Makeup Mecca. It's Final Touch Baked Bronzer. It smells a bit like fish. It's a good product, but I don't like the smell. I mean, I remember I didn't smell it until one time a girl was like, "Ew, what's that smell?" I'm like, I smelled it. I'm like, ugh. I used to do. Okay, right now I just did the lines because I just do it before I blend it out. I used to do bronzer and contour on top of my forehead, but then it looked a bit weird on me at least. But then I only do it in dance concerts. Anyway, back to makeup. You just kind of go up and down, maybe in circular motion. Just don't spread it out everywhere because it looks much worse. But in case you do, you can fix it with what's it called? Baking powder. Okay, on the camera it looks really bad, but it's actually looking good right now. So I'm just gonna hop over to contour now. Okay, so I'm using, this is the NYX Highlight Contour Pro Palette. Okay, so I'm gonna use this color because I don't like too dark. It always kind of ruins the bronzer. Okay, so usually I just grab a bit and just tap it so it isn't not too much on the brush. Just do it lightly over the contour and type a bit up. after that, I just like kind of brush it off so I don't have any more contour and bronzer when I'm blending it out, and just blend. Okay, it came a bit down here, so I'll just fix. Oh god, it was horrible on camera. But I'll just fix it up with the baking powder. Let me see, I'm just gonna. If it gets too dark, I just like to use my damp sponge and just put it on top of it. Oh yeah, another good tip. I mean, I didn't know this when I started makeup. I don't know if it was just me, but I didn't know that you're supposed to put water, well, not in the sponge. So you just put it on the tap and put it on the water until it gets really big and just squeeze all the water out. I didn't know that until not that long ago, actually. I always wondered why it was so hard. And then I saw someone put it under water. I'm like, that's crazy. But like, oh, I'm supposed to do that. Okay. So one of the good tips I learned, well, one of the tips I saw from James Charles is just put a lot of spray tan on. So, spray tan. I meant setting spray. Forgot the word right there. This is the Fix Prep Prime. It's MAC. I actually really like it. I mean, don't put too much on, otherwise it's going to be dripping. You don't want it to drip. But at least maybe put 4 sprays. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Oh god. I think I did a bit too close because there's dripping water there. Okay, so now I've let it dry, we're going to go on to nose contour. Nose contour, not everyone does it, but I like to do it because personally I think I have a big nose. But the point of nose contour is to make it as slim and small as possible. So I'm using Master Contour by Face Studio. And put a light, thin, you should follow your bridge. So here's my bridge, to follow down your nose, so it's about here. Because it'd be weird, which like... Okay, what's that? You don't want it too thick, otherwise it's gonna look fake. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is what's supposed to look about. You can make it thinner if you want, but I like to have it about this thin. And maybe put in your nostrils and under. It makes it look much more realistic if you put it between. Just like a little line here. And if you want, I like to do this as well. I just put under this line as well, so it looks more realistic. You don't have to do nose contour or not, but I like to do nose contour. Okay, so blending out the nose contour, I usually use the tip of the sponge as well, this way, just so I can swipe up the lines so it doesn't spread out everywhere. But here in the middle of a bridge, you just like dab it on normally, like you would. So I just want to up and down maybe on the lines. You want it to be like, you want to be able to see the line, but you don't want to be too strong, otherwise it looks fake. On camera it looks really strong, but it's not that strong. There we go. So this is basically how it should look like. Well, this is what it looks like on me. It might be thinner or bigger on you. It's up to you completely. Okay, next is eyebrows. So now I'm just using this Dip Brow. It's Makeup Mecca. It's color of Perfect Brow Pomade Medium. First, I should probably just brush out your eyebrow. So you make the shape of it how you want to. You gotta just brush it out like that. And then here, just simply brush it down a bit. On this side as well. I have 2 different eyebrows. It's really frustrating sometimes. And I try to make them look more alike, but it can be really hard. Okay, so when you're doing the line, you should draw it how you want it to look like. But put it at the bottom of your eyebrow. Or shape it how you want. I used to do the top as well, but every time I did that it got too dark, and I didn't realize that because no one told me. But looking back, it was pretty dark. So I'm just going to do on both eyebrows. So after that, you should probably get like a strong, firm eyebrow brush. I mean, I don't like it to be too big, so I'm much easier just to brush it up if it's kind of firm, if you get what I mean. And we'll start brushing up So you want to be able to see a line, but not too dark, because it's supposed to be blended out in your eyebrows. So anyways, I don't really like having lines under my eyebrows, so I just brush it up until it's all there. And if I miss a spot, I use this different eyebrow product that I'll come back to later. So then I use this other makeup product. It's all-in-one eyebrow palette, Makeup Mecca. And it's broken. I use this light brown, just because I went too dark. I was going to ruin the eyebrow. And just put it in where I might have missed, or probably need some more. So after you've put the light, well, if you have put another product in your eyebrows, you just brush it out again, because you want it to blend out. You can't, right now it just looks a bit like a little bit of clumps in my eyebrows, because I just placed it in where I needed it. No. Okay, now I'm done with the eyebrows, we're going to go on to eyeshadow. So first, you want to put concealer, like a thin line above your eyebrow to conceal your eyebrows, and then under, you just put it down. And put some on your eyelid. Not too much, but just enough. It covers the whole thing, as you can see here. And just on the other side. Okay, now that I'm on both sides, I want to use my makeup sponge and just do it lightly. First above the brow, at the tip of the sponge, kind of like how we did the contour on the nose, but just swipe it down a bit, and then blend it out in that same corner. And then carefully blend the concealer on your eyelid. Then I need to use the round bit because it's a bit more soft.
Okay, and under the eyebrow, make sure to blend it out.
Okay, so now I've cleaned out the mascara on my eyes, and now I want to go into eyeshadow. I'm going to be using NYX Butt Naked Turn the Other Cheek. So I'm going to be using, for more of like a normal, everyday kind of eyeshadow, I'll be using a brown and this color right here. So I'm just going to grab this soft, thick brush, it's thick, and just rub it on, and quite a lot actually, because it's going to go over your whole eyelid, and just spread it out basically.
I've got some eyelashes. Crap.
Okay, so for now, I'm only going to be on camera. I'll only do one eye because that's too tiring to do both. It's unnecessary to do both eyes on camera. Okay, so I'm going to use this bit more harder, longer brush. So I'm using, as you guessed it, Makeup Mecca eyeshadow. It's called Individual Matte Off Limits. So I'm going to do the same thing as the contour. I'm just going to rub it on and just tap some off. I want to put it on top of my eyelid and a teensy bit on my eyelid. You don't want too much, but you don't want too little. So I'm doing like over my eyeball. Eyeball's a funny word. I don't know why, it sounds so weird. Eyeball. Smooth out the edges here. Next, I'm going to put some concealer on my eyelid because I want it to be nearly just brown on the top of my eyelid. Now that we're actually doing on top of the eyelid, I would, instead of a makeup sponge, I'm just using my finger. Make sure you don't look up, otherwise the concealer's going to come on the brown eyeshadow. So just lightly tap it down. And just grab the brush that you use for the brown eyeshadow and just do one more time in case there's more on it. Okay, now I want to use this a bit darker brown. Okay, I'm gonna use this color here. It's nearly black, but not completely. Hey. So just the same thing. Grab, tap it off, and just not rub it on, but just carefully put it at the edge of your eye here. I've got some down here, so I'm just gonna rub it off. Okay, next, use this thick brush like this, and it's soft and not too thick at the top, and just kind of brush it to the eye, like to the side, maybe a bit up, to the side, sideways, anything, anywhere, just not back and down. All of the concealer kind of came off, so I'm just gonna grab this little brush here and get that color we use as a underneath all the concealer and just dab it on. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Okay, so next I'm gonna just zoom it in even more on my eye. Next we're gonna be doing fake eyelashes. Okay, so now that both the eyes, now we're gonna move on to eyelashes and stuff. Okay, so before we put on fake eyelashes, you always have to put on mascara. So just like a thin layer. You don't need to curl your eyelashes. It's just mascara, really. Okay, so next, I'll put mascara on fake eyelashes. I'm using Makeup Maker's Lush 907. If you have stick-ons, just stick it on. But I have the ones where you glue it on. Okay, first you put on the glue and you leave it on for about 30 seconds. Okay, now it's been 30 seconds. I don't have that proper tool that you use on this. I actually just have one of those eyebrow pluckers. But of course the real tool is the best, but you can just use an eyebrow plucker if you want. Okay, I usually just do it in the middle first. Just stick it on the middle. And then hold it there while grabbing the end and putting it on. Wait a second, wait, did I do it the wrong way? I did it the wrong way. Oopsies. Okay, so just put it in the middle. And while holding it on, I usually just grab the edge and just stick it on into the edge of my eyelid. Just hold it there for about 3 seconds and then do the other one. And just hold it there while putting it on. Okay, and then just put another coat of mascara because my eyelashes go a bit down at the end. So just gotta... Okay, so after doing the fake eyelashes, we're gonna move on to baking powder. So just open it up. And I have a stick on mine, so I'm just gonna take that off, even though it's nearly already off. And I've got this tip online just to put some into the lid. Okay, after you've got enough in the lid, you use the round side, this side, and just dip it in. So you put it kind of here, I don't know what it's called here. Anyways, you just dab it on here. Yeah, I want to need much more. So just put it here and then just do on the other side as well. No, screw the lid, I'm just going to use this. It's probably much easier. So baking powder is used to fix contour and make it look more fresh, I guess. But that's why I use it definitely with this. Okay, so after done under the contour, then you put it like next to your contour on your nose. You don't want to get it onto your nose. Okay, then the other side. Won't go on the freaking sponge. There we go. And a bit on top on your forehead, just here. And then a bit on your chin. Okay, so after putting it on, you have to leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to leave it on for 10 minutes. While I'm waiting for the 10 minutes to be over, I'm just going to watch Netflix. So just do what you want while waiting. Okay, so after you put on the baking powder, you have to find two of your fluffiest brush. One that's like very soft and one that's a bit more firm. Basically, you just brush it off, like not completely, but just blend it off. This is the fluffiest one at the bottom. Don't want to do too much. I want it to stay there. And then here, under the eye, you want to do the firmer one. Until you can't see any white. And then it looks much more matte and nicer. And then on top of the forehead. Okay, so now we do highlighter. The highlighter I'll be using is from H&M. So I'm going to be using this purpley silver colour for my cheekbones. And maybe some rose for the nose and gold under the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to grab a bit and just put on your cheekbones. Okay, so I'm just going to put a bit of this rose gold on my nose at the tip. And a thin line on my nose to make the thin nose look more realistic. And now put the gold part under my eyebrow, and then just smooth it out. Now, last thing is lip gloss. I'm doing a purple lip gloss. It's Showstopper Gloss from H&M. I'm just gonna put it on. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what kind of looks you might want me to do, or what stuff to order online. Bye guys!